If you should die here, you'll experience the pain you felt at the moment of death for all eternity. Heaven's completely cut off. No paradise, no nirvana. Just eternal pain. Why did I have to die like that? Oh. That's important. Quite unknown key. Oh. So we'll feel the pain of death forever. Best not to think about that. Thanks, Sicko, for your words of wisdom. The stairs beyond this point are piled with rubble. There's no way through. Okay. Classroom 3A, the door is locked. The unknown key seems to fit the lock perfectly. The door can now be opened. I did not do this. Okay. Oof. Naomi, what's wrong? I don't know. It's like my heart skipped a beat as soon as the key was turned. I have a really bad feeling about this room. Oh, trust me. It'll be just fine. I mean, it's a locked door. You know what that means, right? Booty. Behind every locked door lies a hidden treasure, just waiting to be claimed. Can't you hear it calling to you? Let's enter it. Because otherwise I'm not going to get anywhere. Eep. Oh, another dead body. A message has been painstakingly scratched into the floor with fingernails. Whatever you do, don't look at the newspaper. I really think we should just leave this room. Something's not right in here. Okay, but I don't know. I'm really curious about that newspaper now. Can't we just take one little peek? I'm going to read it. Heavenly Post. Breaking news. Serial kidnapping ends in murder. The good name of Heavenly Host Elementary School has been stained in blood today, as horrific details on the recent wave of disappearances are revealed. Over the past month, numerous children have gone missing within the town, and authorities quickly turned to kidnapping as the most likely explanation. Now investigators have located the whereabouts of these children, and their findings are far worse than anyone could have anticipated. The bodies of the absconded youths were discovered within the Heavenly Host Elementary School building on September 18th, 1973, at around 7 p.m. Authorities further revealed that a male instructor from the school was found with them, alive, but near catatonic, holding a pair of bloodied scissors. Each of the corpses had its tongue severed and removed mutilations far too to describe. The page is torn at this point, and the bottom half of the article is nowhere to be found. How awful. I think I heard about this, though, once before. Not me, but I guess it did happen long before we were born, so I shouldn't be too surprised. Thunk. The door seems fixed to the wall like a decoration. It won't open. Okay. Okay. You will never leave this room. Okay. It won't open. On the post, you will never leave this room. The message has been written on the desk with magic marker in big letters. Let's hate one another with all we have. Fucking sheep. Oh. Sob sob. Door won't open. Sob sob. There's no way out. Oh, what do we do? This is your fault, you know. What? How? Just never mind. Oh, rattle, rattle. The door's open. Is the candle now lit? Nope. Oh man, that scared the crap out of me. Whew. Hold up. No, it's gone. What is? The paper doll scrap I got from Ayumi. Oh, the charm? Mine's still in my student ID holder. Crap. I put mine in my pocket. It must have fallen out somewhere. That's why I keep telling you, you need to put things away before they get lost. No, I'm sad. Okay. Right, I've just done the infirmary thing and I was whacking through the text because I honestly thought it was going to go straight back to the bathroom and it didn't. So I'm really sorry I've skipped past something. Basically when she called for Seiko, Seiko ran back, which I didn't expect. Okay. What are you talking about? Don't apologise for barfing, you poor girl. Oh yeah, Naomi's just basically ran to a wall and thrown up. There. Everything's okay. You'll feel better now that it's out of your system. You need me to rub your back? Oh, I think I'll be fine. Thanks though. Did you find Yuka? Huh? Oh. Looks like we're the only two people here. The only two living people anyway. This place is just too quiet. How about you, Naomi? Is your leg any better? Are you okay with being up and about? While I was resting, I was suddenly attacked by this creepy black apparition thing. What? Oh my god, are you alright? I think so. We should consider that room off limits from here on out, though. That's fine. I'm just glad you're okay. I guess we better keep moving then. Can you stand? Yeah. But where are we supposed to go? Well... We've already been pretty much everywhere we can go in this godforsaken school. And the only other people we've come across are all dead. Damn it. There I go again. It's hopeless. We're finished. And I'm so tired. I'm acting like a child again. Naomi, come on, it's not that bad. We'll figure something out. Class 2-9ers never say die, right? We're invincible. I've got a hairdresser's appointment first thing in the morning tomorrow, and I intend to keep it. And then, in the afternoon, what say you and I go get our bikes fixed? Sounds like a plan, right? If we make it back alive, sure. This is Seiko. What am I doing? I just can't seem to hold back. Naomi, are you, like, super duper tired or something? This is so not like you. Come on, raise that chin. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. The hell's got you so chipper? You just keep smiling and laughing. Do I? Tell me, how long is that gonna last if it turns out we can never go home again? Have you given any thought to that at all? We'll figure something out. That's a crock, and you know it. I must have finally cracked under the pressure. This whole situation was more than my soul could bear. I thought I'd be keeping Seiko's spirits up till the bitter end. But just like that, I was berating her, abusing her. All I had running through my head was pain and sadness. I was like a baby throwing a hissy fit. I was crying out, irrationally, and couldn't stop. Venomous words were flowing from my mouth as if someone had turned on a spigot. All I could do was moan, complain, and belittle. I really was behaving just like a spoilt little brat. I'm sure our families are going to be really worried about us. They're going to search and search, but they'll never find us. It'll be a terrible burden for them. You're wrong. How so? About it being a burden. When you lose a loved one, you cherish that person's memory. It's never a burden. You just want to do whatever you can, to make her proud. You just want to. So you do. What is wrong with me? Seiko's mum disappeared several years ago. I know that. So why am I putting her through all this grief? That's how I think people we leave behind are going to feel. I don't know how it is for you and your family. But normal people don't work that way. Naomi. Sorry. How about we split up? We can cover more ground that way. Maybe find a clue to help get us out of here. Seems the most efficient plan of attack, don't you think? Who says things like that? I have to apologize. I want to get home just as much as you do. Back to my dad and you and everybody else. And I sure as hell don't want to make them worry about me. This is all my fault. I have to apologize. But most of all, I don't want you, of all people, to speak to me like that. I'm sorry. Seiko, I'm so... I'm sorry too, but it's okay. If that's what you think we should do, then let's split up. I'll go this way. What the hell is wrong with me? I couldn't even manage to say the word sorry. It's not giving me a choice here. And so, in this nexus of closed spaces where humans are scattered and imprisoned and killed, two friends who should have been thankful just for the small favour of being trapped together in this unforgiving space were quickly and easily divided. My petty obstinacy towards Seiko would come to be the biggest regret of my life, and the consequences of that heated exchange were far more dire than I ever could have been imagined. Sob wail. Naomi. That jerk. I think I've read this. Yuzu Hamikami. Yeah, I've read that. Okay, we're finally getting somewhere. Oh. Mummy, Seiko's gone. Mummy's gone. Daddy, I can't find Mummy anywhere. Is that the best I can do? Oh dear. When I'm by myself, I think of the stupidest things. Right, so it's worth rechecking stuff with just Seiko. I think I just heard somebody calling out. Follow the voice? I haven't saved! Oh. Fine. That was the first time, huh? The first time I ever fought with Naomi like that. From the moment Seiko and I parted ways, the fear I'd been harbouring since I got here just kept growing stronger and stronger. I felt like something else was in my head, like I was under some alien influence. In my mentally distraught state, I ran all through the building frantically searching for Seiko. I just kept calling her name, over and over again. When I finally came back to my senses, I found myself standing in the third floor hallway. I have to, her neck. Okay. No, that's just making it worse. Yeah, put her on your shoulders. Yeah. We know from experience we can't save her here. In fact, I think Seiko's the only one in this school that you can't save. I think. It's been so long since I've watched a playthrough of this. Why? Why would you hang yourself? You're smiling and laughing all this time. The music's different. I think I've done it. Didn't you say we'd find a way out of here together? Stop this. Don't leave me all by myself. Say something. Oh, Seiko. I want to apologise to you for what I said. Up until just a few hours before, I was laughing and playing in school with my best friend. Now, here she was, right in front of my eyes, lifeless, hanging from a noose. How could I possibly accept that as reality? I can't believe this is real. I refuse to accept it. This can't happen. Yes! I did it! Oh. Anyway, the more characters we kill off, the less voices I have to do, so... Extra Chapter 1, A Gentleman's Errand, is now available to play. Extra? My name is Nana Ogasa Sawara. I'm a 7th grader at Miss Musaga Shigiwara Girls' Middle School. God, I'm going to butcher that. And I can't help but wonder, why did this happen to us? I was just playing around with some drama club friends when some high school kids after class. When suddenly everything went white. We found ourselves trapped in here. And by we, I mean me, my friend Chia Yamase from homeroom, and an old friend from another class, Nari Amatoya, whom I've known practically forever. Those two were the only ones in the room with me when I came to. I'm not sure what happened to the others. A rep from another class, Hikari Kirigami, and 2 high schoolers named Naruse and Kazane were with us before, but are nowhere to be found now. So Chihaya, Nari and I have been wandering these halls aimlessly for quite some time, in search of them. Chihaya was the first to brave using the bathroom, and even went in alone, but came running out not a moment later, claiming to have heard a scary voice. During her flight, it seems she dropped a pouch she always carries around with her, and I've agreed to go in and help find it in her place. The mirror's so cloudy you really can't make anything out. This mirror is perfectly clear, but only your own pallid face stares back at you. The mirror's so cloudy you can't make anything out. For goodness sake, Chihaya, this is clearly the boys' room. Strong stench hangs over the urinal. Strong stench. Oh, it's the same guy. Eek! Who the heck was that? That was definitely a voice. Aha! Found it. There's a pink plastic pouch on the ground. Pick it up. Yes. Acquired Chihaya's pouch. Nana. Chihaya, I found it. Here. And over Chihaya's pouch. Yay, thank you. You know, though, when you drop something, shouldn't you be the one to go look for it? Nari. Sniffle, sniffle. I'm... The 3 of us began wandering the darkened halls of the abandoned school building once again. Naruse, Kazane, Hikari, all our missing friends. We called their names over and over again as we walked. But our voices just seemed to be absorbed by the darkness in front of our faces, where they melted away into nothingness. We knew that eventually those voices would give out altogether, and our bodies would cease to function, It was only a matter of time. But despite that inevitability, we decided then and there that we would keep on walking for as long as it took. We couldn't give up. We had to continue struggling against our fate, calling out into the darkness with whatever voices we had left. For as long as we lived. Wrong end. Phew, that should just about do it. I hate being in charge of the gym equipment. All because of that stupid co-ed meeting 2 days. Why can't the boys' class rep take care of the grunt work? Yeah. Freaking Kishinuma. Doesn't he know what a delicate flower I am? Most I've ever had to lift before was chopsticks, and he expects me to lug around a damn pommel horse. Ooh. Ayumi, that is one pretty sight. What is? That booty you got. What? Yours is way cuter. Mine's all plump like a duck's. What are you saying? You've got what they call childbearing hips. It's a good thing. It means when you get older, you can pump out all the babies you want with the greatest of ease. I'm actually kind of happy to hear you say that. Hee. You do have a certain motherly quality to you, Ayumi. It's no wonder you're so good with kids. But of course, I'm hoping to raise 4 children one day. It sounds like you'll be making some lucky guy real happy. Hmm? No. Wasn't that Nakashima's voice? And she was screaming. What do I do? I can't let anything happen to my students. I know I've changed her voice, but this is just easier. Wheeze, chatter, gasp. Shinozaki, it's all right. Please calm down. But you heard it too, outside, her voice. I did. I think she's hyperventilating. I need to try to calm her breathing before she passes out. It probably wasn't a real voice. I'm sure it just sounded like one. Maybe it was the building settling. I'll go check it out though. I'll see if I can figure out what it was for sure. You two stay right here, okay? Shishido, wait, don't leave us. Shinozaki. It's okay, Teach. I'll keep an eye on Shinozaki. Okay. Or, better yet, how about I go take a look, and you two wait here? Not a chance, until I can verify everyone's safety. I want to keep you two out of harm's way. Well, okay, I guess. Be careful, though. No! Look, she'll be fine. Jeez. I'm counting on you, Kishinuma. I'll be back in no time. No problem. I'm actually scared. My legs are even shaking. I have no idea what's going on. My head is spinning, and I can't make sense of anything. My chest hurts like my heart is encased in ice. And I can't shake this dizziness, or this nausea. But when I think about the possibility of something horrible happening to my dear students, I can feel a newfound energy welling up from within me. I feel like, if nothing else, can at least play the part of the level-headed adult. Valor, thy name is education. Cool. I know you pointed me upwards, but I do kind of want to see what's down here. There's a strange yellow fluid congealing inside the rusted bucket. Oh, hello. There's something here. A crystal shining with a faint purple glow is nestled among the debris on the ground. Take it? Yeah. Power Stone? Not gonna lie, I was expecting a key.
Yui-sensei.
Miss Yui. I think that really was a scream we heard. Did you find something? Yeah, some kind of gemstone lying on the ground. Looks like a ruby, or... no, probably an amethyst. Kishinuma, can you identify gemstones? No, not really. Shinazaki's the one to ask for that kind of stuff. Is that so? Well, then maybe I should give it to you. I should give it to her. Give it or keep it? Oh, it's a power stone. I have a feeling it's got to do with death, hasn't it? Probably. Oh, I'll give it to Shinazaki. I guess now's probably not the best time for that. But will you take it and give it to her once she's calmed down a bit? It might make her feel a little better. No problem. Handed over the power stone. I have probably just got Miss Ayumi killed. Quite possibly. Okay. Right, I know this one's locked. It's a key, isn't it? Label on the key reads 3A. Take it. Yeah. Choir class in 3A key. No teachers allowed on the 3rd floor. I'm sure it said students before. Or was it a note to students before? So it's changing depending who I am. Return home immediately. All those who remain here will go hungry and die of starvation. That reminds me. Poor Monet's all alone. He must be the one hungry kitty about you now. Will you have a kitty? If there's any writing on there, there's not. A disturbingly large amount of human hair is crammed into the cabinet, filling each shelf to overflowing. Looking closely, there are an excessive number of bugs excitedly scampering all over. The sight alone is enough to make your skin crawl. Heavenly Host, breaking news. Serial kidnapping ends in murder. Over the past month, numerous children have gone missing within the town, and authorities quickly turned to kidnapping as the most likely explanation. Now investigators have located the whereabouts of these children, and their findings are far worse than anyone could have anticipated. The bodies of the absconded youths were discovered within the Heavenly Host Elementary School building on September 18, 1973 at around 7 p.m. Authorities further revealed that a male instructor from the school was found with them, alive but near catatonic, holding a pair of bloodied scissors. We've read this, haven't we? Yeah. I heard something about this once before, but I never realised how horrific an incident it really was. Thunk. Huh? That's interesting. Is there any significance to that door opening? No. I was kind of hoping that maybe a key had materialised or something. Obviously not. Passing through here, the door's now unlocked. The layout on the floor is a bit different. Oh! Well, if it isn't the teacher, are you all by yourself? Decided to stop shaking and shivering with the other two back in 1A, did you? I'll have you know I heard one of my students screaming, and have set out to find her. I see. Regrettably, as I keep telling people, that won't be possible. This school exists in a nexus where multiple dimensions overlap. It's but a single closed space in a sea of closed spaces. In other words, even though you may be in the same school as your screaming student, you and she occupy different dimensions. Which means you two can never meet. If one of you should die, perhaps your body or your spirit may move from one space to another. Or maybe you can find some means of traversing the planes freely, as they do. Consider this fair warning. Even if you should find the exact spot from which your student's scream emanated, she herself may not be there, and if she isn't, there's not a thing you can do about it. But I heard her voice. It is true that other children have been brought here quite recently, children who, by all appearances, are indeed your students. But as I suggested, time and space do not behave as you'd assume here. They're fragmented. You say you heard a scream. That scream may have taken place only a few minutes ago, or perhaps it occurred in another space many hours previous. It may even have been an echo from the future. Who's to say? Oh. With this phenomenon as it is, it's entirely possible for two closed spaces to have some small influence on one another, even when out of sync. It doesn't matter. I can't just ignore that agonizing scream and go on my merry way. Step aside. Oh, Miss Shishido. The shelves are filled with just about every variety of cutting implement. Kitchen knives, surgical tools, chisels, etc. All appear unusually sharp. With so many metal tools in one place, this cabinet must be exceptionally heavy. It doesn't bode well, does it? Ooh. Step aside. Why don't you fuck off, you damn corporeal? An earthquake? Move, Miss Shishido. Oh. In all the world, the most vile, untrustworthy individuals of them all are you school teachers. All you care about is your own well-being. You're not worried about your students. You're just worried about being held responsible if something should happen to them. Oh, this really, really hurts. You're all the same, every last one of you, and I won't be taken in by your lies anymore. Taken in? When you see a problem among your kids, you just keep your distance, because you sure wouldn't want to get involved. Have to keep up appearances, right? You just pick out the problem children and chip away at them little by little, until they either drop out or get expelled. You're not disciplining them, you're just raging at them. That's not... I've never met a teacher who actually cared about her students, not once. You're wrong. Ah. Oh. All of your students are destined to starve to death in these godforsaken halls, if they don't succumb to depression and kill themselves first. There's no other possible outcome. They'll all die meaningless deaths, just like I did. And they sure won't be thinking about you when they take their final breaths. Oh, oof. Any last words, bitch? I'll tell them to your students as I end their miserable lives. Oh. Spare me. Heh. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Come again? Spare my students. What was that? Please. I don't care what happens to me. Just please, spare their lives. They're not your children. You're not their mother. Are you really still pretending to care about them? Filthy liar. Did you know? When you die in this accursed place, you experience the pain you felt at the moment of your death for all eternity. and I'm going to crush you to dust. The pain must be unbearable, unimaginable. You're going to feel that pain every moment of every day, forevermore. Wheeze pant. Ask me to spare you. It's what you really want, isn't it? Be honest with me, and I'll consider sparing your life. Spare my students. Don't you harm a hair on their heads. You hear me? You're one stubborn little bitch. Rasp. This is excruciating. I think my rib cage is broken. It feels like someone's pushing this cabinet down on top of me with superhuman force. I'm losing consciousness. Ha ha ha, does it hurt? Oh, poor baby. Your corpse will look just like a dead frog on the side of the road. Everybody. Live. I love you all. Oh. I should have kept the power stone. Oh. Meanwhile. Whoa! Another earthquake? I think it's over. What's wrong? I just got a really bad feeling. We've got to go search for Miss Shishido. What if she comes back while we're gone and we miss each other along the way? We're going! Alright already. But if we don't have any luck finding her, let's just make sure we come back to this room, okay? Sniffle, sob. How about we leave her a note? Shinozaki, do you have anything I could write with? I've got a pen. But no paper, huh? Well, there's always the teacher's desk. Miss Yui, we've gone to find you, and if we pass each other and you see this message, wait right here. We'll be back. How's that? Blunt and kind of sloppy. Oh, he was writing it. It's your fault we have to leave her a message at all, you know. But she might be in trouble. Okay. Just don't cry. We'll find her. The door is nailed shut and the nails are hammered in tight. It's not going to open through any normal means. Shelves are filled to overflowing with long black hairs. In each instance, the victim was taken out quickly and unexpectedly, so please remain alert and aware at all times. These guys have the power stone then, so they should be safe at least. Oh, that's open now. Hang on, I probably have to go that way then. Classroom 2A. Same large amount of human hairs crammed into the cabinet, filling its shaft overflowing. Is this number of bugs? Yep, it's the same. So kidnapping ends in murder. Yep, that's the same as well. The door seems fixed to the wall like a model and can't be opened. It's cold in here. Not to mention dark and scary. Hey, Shinozaki? Do you have any more of those candles? Like the one you lit during the ghost story? I do. How about we light one up and take a quick breather? They give off some heat, right? Sure. This candle of mine really is kind of warm. Yeah,
だな。
it is. Hmm. Cool.
なんだこりゃ。
What
廊
the?
下が抜けてるぞ。
Looks like a dead end. Did this happen during that last earthquake? Miss Shishido, where are you? I'm really worried. Okay. If you acquire any name tags from the corpses in this school, please bring them to me. I'll add them to my collection. Custodian. Collect name tags? Whoa! Okay. What the? Ouch! That's a no then. A crude picture, seemingly drawn by a child, adorns one of the shelves. Four smiling children are surrounding an adult and merrily stabbing him to death. How unsettling. Rows of dead bugs are neatly arranged on each shelf. Can I not get in here at all then? Nope. Oh, maybe it's because I don't have any name tags. Oh, this is open down here. Strange yellow fluid. So make sure there's nothing else here. No, there's not, is there? No.
どうしたんだよ。
What's up?
いいこと思いついたの。
Just had a brainstorm. Class rep Shinazaki's famous scary time candles. There's not a student in 2-9 who isn't immediately familiar with them, right? You kidding? There's not a student in our grade who hasn't seen them at least once. People call you the horror rep of Kisaragi for a reason. So how about we light some candles like this all throughout the school building? There'll be like signal flares for Machida and the others. Let them know that you and me and Miss Shishido are all here with them, safe and sound. Yeah, I guess. Seems like she's just trying to reassure herself that she's okay. But if it makes her feel better.
行こうぜ。
Come on, let's go. Okay. It gives me more places to save. I'm happy. It's like screaming in my ear, alright. Living friends who are able to retain their sanity and reason will be your final ray of hope. I've got a choice. Whoa.
うおっ。骨だ。
These are human bones. Oh god, no.
大丈夫かよ。Shinazaki.
Oh, she's even worse than Seiko. Are you okay, Shinazaki? I'll be fine. I'm just hyperventilating a little. Come on, we have to find Miss Shishido.
おう。
Yeah. What the hell is Satoshi? If he were here, I bet Shinazaki would be a whole lot calmer.
何やってるのよ。
What are you standing around for? Let's get out of here.
分かってる。
Oh, alright, okay. Judging by size, this appears to be remains of a junior or senior high school student. Closer inspection reveals a school ID name tag. Byakuden Senior High School, Class 2-4, Kai Shimada. Kazami. Did you just hear... We have to get away from here. Okay. ID name tag. Byakuden Senior High School, Class 2-4, Tomohiro Okawa. Byakuden Senior High School, Class 2-4, Masato Fukori. And... oh, Mushigawa Girls Middle School, Class 1-2, Hikari Kirigami. Most of the lads and then one girl. Oh, I've missed something if I've... I need to go down first. This is a really long hallway. Each time you turn around, stop for a moment and ask yourself, is the world behind your back still there? The front entranceway might as well be painted on. It's neither opening nor giving any hints that it will ever open. Okay. I don't know that would be important, but I'm glad I got it. Is that where I came in? Yeah. God, this place is confusing. Okay. But now we can continue. Upwards! The Valley of the Dead. Strangely, the classroom itself seems to be absent. There's no door, and the hall windows only show a black void. Based on the long strands of hair scattered all around, these are likely the remains of a female student. There's a hastily written note on the ground. The writer seems to have struggled with it, as the lettering is inconsistent and difficult to read. Why, sister... It hurts. It hurts. After I die, the pain will continue forever. No. No, no, no. Oops. Sis, you lied to me. You're going to leave me behind, aren't you? I will never forgive you. Woo! Let's not talk to the angry red thing. Custodian's closet. The door is locked. There's an erratic noise like that of a TV static coming from within. I'm not talking to red evil candle thing. I will die. Okay. Well, what's this way then? There are 4 framed photos here of small children who seem to be around elementary school age. Victims' memories. Memoirs, 1 of 5. I ate my friend today. What else was I supposed to do? I was starving. We both were. And there's no food here. So we decided, together, that one of us should try to live just a little bit longer. If I ever get home, I'm supposed to tell all the people waiting for us what happened. We left it all up to a game of paper, scissors, rock. Loser eats winner. And I lost. I felt her blood going down my throat. Quenching my thirst, her meat was supple and satisfying. But that blood and that meat was once my friend. Up until just a few hours before, I'd been talking with her. As I feasted, I just kept thinking, this food used to be a person. Before I tore it apart, it all worked together to sustain a life. And every time I thought about that, I just started crying. And I couldn't stop. I wanted some part of her to be with me even after she died. So I decided to keep one of her eyeballs. And I thought maybe I should write all of this down to help preserve some small portion of my sanity. There are decaying skeletal remains here about the size of a middle school student. They're in the process of slowly drying and whitening, creating an almost overpowering stench throughout the hallway. Any clothing the deceased had been wearing is long gone. so there are no means of readily identifying gender on site. Jeez. What the hell kind of room is this? Not like any classroom I've ever seen. Hey, Shinozaki? My head is splitting.
マジか。
Are
お
you
い大丈夫かよ。
are you okay? We shouldn't be here. We really shouldn't be here. It looks like there's something in here though, in the back. What the hell? Stay back! Whoa. Don't scare me like that, jeez. You absolutely positively must not look into his eyes, okay? Okay. Can I get past him without looking into his eyes then? Cool. A rusty blood-soaked nail puller is sitting on top of the desk. Take it. Yes. Acquired nail puller. I can't get past the desk to whatever that thing is. Wait. I can't look into his eyes. I almost went straight up to him and was like, hi. I'm not having a repeat of the bathroom incident, thank you. Blue ghost, not my friend. Red floaty spirity thing, also not my friend. What is it? What the hell?
おい篠崎。
Hey,
どこ行くんだよ。
Shinozaki, where the hell are you going? What the hell was that all about? She went straight down, didn't she?
おい篠崎。
Shinozaki, there you are. What do you... No one is saying that. Today is my daughter's birthday. She's turning 7. We're going out together. What are you doing? That's disgusting. Why are you both looking at me like that? Shinozaki? Hey. Kishinuma? What's wrong? You were saying some pretty weird stuff just now. Huh? Was she not aware? Must be the pressure. Her nerves are probably shot all to hell by now. Never mind. Probably just my imagination. Don't worry about it. This hasn't changed, has it? Hello, that's new. Victim's Memoirs, 2 of 5. I hold, in the palm of my hand, a piece of a person's body. A piece of a person who was living and breathing only a short while ago. This body part used to be attached to her head, and now I'm walking around the school with it. I had no idea eyeballs were so heavy. And I just keep squishing it around in the palm of my hand, as if I'm testing its firmness. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Whatever helps you keep your sanity, love. Whoa, don't look, don't look, don't look. It's like ghost from before. It left the classroom. Oh, don't let it touch you. Yeah. Eek. Oh gosh. That's this, we need to get back to the other classroom. Phew! was scary. Making multiple saves this time just in case I have ballsed up royally. Mainly in who I gave the Power Stone to. Because quite possibly I should have had Miss Shishido hold on to it. Nail shut. Use nail puller. Yes. Glad I have a memory for this kind of stuff. There's a piece of scrap paper pinned to the wall. You notice dark spots dotting the page and realise they're tear stains. Those who choose to ignore the darkness that dwells in the hearts of man may be stuck forever in a loop. For in this world there are some truths that simply must be known, no matter how disturbing. But curiosity can be deadly, and other truths are best left untold. Beware the messages of the dead, for there be curses among them. Curses that can crush even the strongest wills, demolishing all semblance of reason. If you wish to protect your sanity, take heed. Do not let your curiosity get the better of you. Do not read the victim's memoirs to their conclusion. Ah! You're telling me that now? Oh, but how do I know which piece of paper are the memoirs and which are the... The odds of that being a memoir are really high. Oh gosh. It appears to be a control mechanism for some sort of elaborate pulley system, rigged up with a network of fine, virtually transparent threads. There's a lever jutting out from one side. Pull it. Sure. Ah! I've got to get back up to that. That's going to be one of the memoirs. I'm going to leave it. Oh, I really don't want to. A huge part of me is like, read it. And it's like, it's so hard to ignore. But if I read that, I'll die. So I'm not going to read it. That is so hard. Right, I can't get in there. Oh, upstairs isn't the way to go, is it? I've got to go the long way around. Okay. Do. Oh, I've gone up and I need to go down. I need to go face Ghosty Boy again, don't I? Oh, and I thought I was done with you. Oh, someone's making a barbecue. Smells so nice. Unfortunately, I think all the saves I have are after I gave Miss Shishido I had Miss Shishido give up the stone. So if I have to redo this, I'm going to have to redo it right from the start again. Which is just typical. Okay. It was one of the last places I went into, which makes me think it's here. It is here. Ha ha ha! Sometimes my memory's good. Not often. Pulley system? Lever? Yes, pull it. Okay, so I'm going down and right. Gotta avoid Ghosty Boy. Shoot. Ha! Juked you. Ha 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 ha. Don't underestimate my skills, man. Yep, keep going. And let's keep on mushing. Oh, it changed. I bet he's still following me though, I'm taking no chances. The cursed writings left behind by those who lost all reason must be read in the proper order. If one part is skipped, the next will never appear. If you insist upon reading such dangerous words too, I pray you have a strong will and a sturdy mind. You told me not to read them. And because you told me not to read them, I did not read them. I'm going to stand by not reading them. Because that was the first instruction you gave me, and it's too easy to die in this game.
なんだ休むか
What's wrong? You need to stop for a minute.
ううん
No,
ここにも
I just thought this seemed like a good spot for another candle.
いいでしょ
No objections, I assume?
あ
Go ahead. Outside infirmary. We're at the infirmary? Oh, we are. Cool. Old-fashioned space heater. Full I shall never light again. I thought she would have put the candle in the corner. There's quantities of medicine tonics lined up on each of the shelves. A pair of scissors on the shelves. Both blades are covered liberally in blood. How to remove a tongue. 2. 2? I missed number 1? What? It can be a real challenge to keep straight just which warm severed tongue belongs to which patient. As such, it is highly recommended that the tongues be tagged or marked once detached. Their owners will be in no state to identify them after all. Best to work quickly too, before things get hectic. The patient's bare tongue stumps will suffer postpartum swelling, resulting in a slow suffocation. You may wish to put the patients down once the inevitable squirming begins. It's kinder that way, and will free you to tag your trophies in peace. What the fuck? There's an open journal and a framed picture on the desk. The journal seems almost decorative, as if it were part of a plastic model built into the desk. No part of it can be moved even the slightest bit. But it's closed this time. Anatomical diagram of the human body tacked on the wall. Close to each individual organ, blood-stained and swollen, as if it could burst forth with a spray of gore at any moment. Okay. Quantities of medicine tonics are lined up on each of the shelves. No interest? Handle turns to a loud squeak, but not a drop of water comes out. Cool. No ghosty goos in there for us then. No splattery blood wall either. Okay. Science lab. Door seems like a model they've sculpted onto the wall. No way of opening it. The board's still there. Or is this the other side of the hallway where Miss Shishido died? Maybe. You're new. Judging by size, appears to be the remains of a junior or senior high school student. Close inspection reveals an ID tag. Byakuden Senior High School, Class 2-4, Ryosuke Katayama. Kizami. Did you hear a voice just now? Yeah, I heard it. I wonder what happened to him. I get the feeling he was surprised. I think he died quickly and suddenly. Can't be the worst pain to continuously live with then. If it was quick. Lavatories, girls, boys. Let's keep our restrooms clean. That sign has changed.
男の子のトイレなんて
It
初め
feels
て入っ
weird
た
being in the boys' room. It is slightly vibrating against the back wall with each subtle movement you make, clattering as it does so. There's Ayumi standing next to him. She seems to be staring down at the floor and grinning wildly. What is it? Nothing. Maybe I'm just seeing things. Yoshiki's pallid face stares back at him from the mirror. Is this really what I look like?
すっげえ視線が気になるんだけど
I get the distinct impression that somebody's watching me.
さすがに無理だわ
Probably just my imagination. Well, she is. Oh, did you hear that crazy voice?
聞こえてないけど
I didn't hear anything,
ここ
but we're definitely not alone in here. We should leave this room right now. Okay. Yep, no objections from me. What's this? Seems stained, but with what? Almost looks like a person. Somebody died here. I can hear her voice. No, please don't. What's wrong? Ah! Whoa. Why I actually got goosebumps? Oh my gosh. That's a good sound design, is that? Shinozaki! Damn it all! What the hell is going on around here? He's taking over, I've got no choice here. You're right, Shinozaki. Okay. Bring me more. You'll do whatever I ask of you. I don't care if you're innocent. You're all listed as buried alive. They're mine. I'm sure as hell not sharing with you, with the likes of you. Cleanup is a real pain in the ass too, you know. Have some pity. Uh-oh. What's up? Fight it, Shinozaki. Oh, the hell? That really hurt. I believed in you. Why didn't anybody listen to me? What the hell are you talking about? I don't understand a single word you're saying. God damn it. Is there not anything I can do for you? Ayumi is staring at you as if transfixed, with an unnaturally wide smile stretched across her face. Okay, at least she's not going to murder me outright. There's a dark stain on the floor in the shape of a person's body. It almost feels like there's someone here. It's really giving me the creeps. What the hell? It's almost pitch black inside. It does clattering as it does, and I can't do that one. Shinozaki. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Why is this happening to us? Crap. What's all this smoke I see? Get the hell out of that store right this instant. Hitting the tobacco again, were we? Well, no, sir. Didn't I warn you what would happen if I caught you smoking again? Expulsion, that's what. I'm sorry? You're a real problem child, you know that? Why do you even come to this school in the first place? Huh. Disowned by your parents, living on your own, got no friends, never go to class. Just because you hate school doesn't give you the right to throw fits and raise a ruckus all the time, mister. You're clearly not having any fun here, right? So why don't you just drop out? I really don't get it. It's not like you're trying to get into college, with your home life as it is. The thought probably hasn't even crossed your mind. Wish I could ask your parents what they think of having a no-good kid like you in the family. But they've never once shown their faces around here. Not since their very first parent-teacher conferences we ever held. Wonder if they're embarrassed. Haha. My parents are not exactly proud of me, shall we say? That's not what I mean. I'm thinking of the big picture here. They're clearly just not good parents. If I had kids of my own, you better believe I wouldn't be half as lax with them as yours obviously are with you. The problem is, people are having kids when they're way too young. Before they become proper adults, they're popping out babies of their own. And bad parents raise bad kids. That's why there are so many brats like you in the world. He's right about one thing. There's no reason for me to stay in this school. This really is pointless. I should just beat the crap out of this jackass and then drop out. People think as long as they pay school taxes or tuition, they're good mummies and daddies. Well, newsflash, they're not. Ha ha ha. What's a that look? I've never hit a teacher before. Oh well, first time for everything. Mr. Subota? Yeah. Well, if it isn't the class rep, what's up? The vice principal is looking for you. You're needed back at the staff room. Gotcha. Thanks. Shinazaki, you've got great eyes, you know that? Always so clear and focused. Ha ha ha. Well, we instructors like your kind best of all. You ever had a problem? You come talk to me about it, okay? Ha 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 ha. He sounds like a right pervert. That guy's the worst. Thanks. You're not really any better. Huh? You were thinking about hitting him just now, weren't you? What a sad fate it would be to get kicked out of school over a pathetic excuse for a teacher like him. And you'd regret it later. You know you would. No matter how much of a pain in the arse it may be, and no matter how you think it'll turn out in the end. Just stay in school. Bite your tongue and make it to graduation. Honestly. Why? Are you crying? Sorry. Whenever I give an impassioned speech like that, I always find myself tearing up a little. You're Kishinuma from Class 1-5, right? Yeah. I'm Shinazaki from Class 1-3. Sorry to butt in like that. Don't worry about it. Later. Hey, when you told him the vice principal was calling. I was lying, of course. I never actually thanked her for what she did that day, for crying on my behalf. And I swore to myself, as soon as I realised we were trapped here, that I'd protect her no matter what happened. This must be a test, to see if I really meant that no matter what happened part. Why the hell are you doing this? Answer me! Shinazaki. Please, come back to me, Shinazaki. We're going to find all our classmates and get out of this horrible place, okay? There's no reason for you to stay like this. So warm. Kishinuma? Where? What? Shinazaki, you're... Ow. Ow. Is it you? Are you back? Huh? What? What do you... So what you're saying... Yeah, so far, all the corpses we've found in here, have been people we've never met before. But that stain was left by someone really close to us. Someone whose mind completely filled with pain and agony of death. Oh. And the next thing I knew, I was in your arms, and you were squeezing the life out of me. Couldn't she just say hugging? Someone close to us, huh? I really hope that just this once. Your intuition is wrong. But I could feel all her pain. I was freezing cold, except my throat was so hot, I felt like it was on fire. And then I voided my bowels, and everything went dark. No matter how hard I struggled, my arms and legs just wouldn't move. I wanted to yell out, "Help me!" but I had no voice. I was scared, and the pain was so excruciating. Calm down, Shinazaki. That wasn't you. You're still alive. I know. Well, we've searched the whole building. Miss Yui really is nowhere to be found. Maybe we should head back to the classroom? Yeah, that's probably best. No Satoshi or the others though, either. I really could use a save right about now. I think there's a save in the classroom, isn't there? Retracing! Oh, could you not? There's a save! That'll do.